Hi guys, I hope you're well. It's currently Sunday the 16th of August 2026 and welcome to week 553 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I had another consecutive small loss of half a pound or 0.2 kilogram, which saw my body mass index go from 53.6 down to 53.5. Just like I always do, and what you've become accustomed to now, I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which you can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,368 compared to previous week at 2,113. So it has seen an increase, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to keep between 2,200 and 2,300 calories this week because I was hoping to reduce it slightly, but obviously I've gone a little bit more over by about an average of 50 calories throughout the whole week. I know it's not a huge amount, but I'm trying to get between a certain amount at this moment in time. My fluid consumption has seen a reduction. It's 3,250 millilitres as an average for the week. Now, I have been pretty busy walking between sites at work, and it has been another very hot week this week. So I'm surprised my fluid consumption has actually been as lower this week compared to the previous week, because I felt I was drinking plenty, but obviously not as much as I thought I was. Despite the heat, I was sweating so much this past week, constantly. It's been so hot, very hot. I'm not built for it. I'm not used to it, and yeah. So I thought I did better than I actually did in my fluid consumption. My step count, well, we all know I like to monitor my step count for my activity levels. This can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 5,947 compared to previous week at 6,754. So this has seen a reduction. Again, I'm not hugely surprised by this one. As I've mentioned, it's been quite warm. Yes, I've been doing a bit of walking, but even just standing still for 15 minutes is causing a huge amount of sweat. Just standing still. Yeah, it's not been a pleasant week. It's not been fun to work at all this past week. It's that time of the week where we all get to see my latest weighing results. So here it is, guys. Here's my weighing. I weigh 182.6 kilograms, which is 402.5 pounds, or 28 stone 10.5 pounds. This means in the past week I've seen a loss of 1.5 pound, or 0.7 kilogram. But if I compare this result to the result that I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week I also saw a loss of 1.5 pound, or 0.7 kilogram. Based on this week's weight loss, it sees my body mass index go from 53.5 down to 53.4. And if we look at my third weight loss target, last week it was minus 4% complete, and after the loss it goes up to minus 1.9% complete. So in the 553 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've lost a total of 138.7 pounds, which is 62.9 kilograms, or 9 stone 12.7 pounds. Next week I'm hoping the weather will cool down a little bit, at least to be able to allow me to get a better night's sleep, because this past week has been, well, horrendous in the evening, trying to fall asleep in this hot, humid weather. Yeah, there's been no air. So I'm hoping that will change next week. Regards to my three stats though, obviously my fluid consumption needs to increase, but it is above minimum this past week, but nevertheless, I would like it to increase, ideally getting nearer to my ultimate target of 3,500 millilitres as an average for the week. My calorie consumption, it would be nice for that to reduce, to get between my 2,200, 2,300 calories as an average for the week. So hopefully I can achieve that. And of course my activity levels, well, even though I've seen a reduction this past week, obviously I want to turn that around and at least see an average of at least 2,000 increased on top of what I saw this past week. So if I can achieve those three things, and hopefully the weather is also cooler, I think I hopefully should see another weight loss. Anything between 1 and 3 pounds is what I aim for each week. Yes, I don't always achieve that. My body works in mysterious ways. I'm just going to hope for the best, do the best as well in regards to the choices that I make throughout the week. So just have to wait and see what happens. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week. Stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.